Hey, what's up guys? Today I got something that I was waiting for show it to you because I want to test it and I had the chance today to shoot a couple of magazines and I was quite impressed so far. But anyway, what we're talking about today is my probably recent, probably finished this build like I would say before the summer. Anyway, my AR 15 in 7.62 by 39. I'm gonna give you a quick overview of what it's made of and compose, all the parts I've used. Some of them I don't remember actually the specs and who makes them because it's been a while that I built it, and some of the stuff might even not be on the market anymore. Start from the very top. Got Tactical Flash Shader 308 made by Davidoff Arms, and it's nice, works really well, helps with the recoil and the flash and everything. And on the back, the barrel, going on the back of the barrel is, I painted the rifle with my same system of course. The barrel is an ESS barrel, which is clearly 7.62 by 39 and it's 110, the barrel. I don't know if they're still making this one, I might have made a better one. And like I said, this is an old one that I find here and there. I collect this part for put this build here and there. And like I said, this one is my build. It's not currently made by anybody, okay? So you won't find this one anywhere, even on the company I'm gonna mention. But anyway, the gas block is a railed gas block that Davidoff makes, really cool. To allow you to put your sights on the top, and is also very firmly in place with these 3 screws over here. And then after on the top of the rail, of course, you got some emboss sights, Magpul, which are okay. That's what you can find pretty much. And what I need to do are fine. The M guard is a vertical grip by Mission First, which I like it. Nice texture, really comfortable, really nice vertical grip. The N guard is a drop-in X made by Davidoff Arms here in Illinois. I like it because it's very functional and it was better than using the Magpul, previous Magpul MOE plastic N guard. And you can come with 2 rails, one on the top, one on the bottom, and 2 anti-rotation, anti-rotation pins here in the back, so it's very firm in place. And I had 2 rails on the side to add more stuff and give a little bit more of stability too. The upper and lower are 2 forged with a fine, and then I found pretty good deal. There is an extended mag release. The ambidextrous safety. The trigger is an combat trigger, LG, which I had to change the spring, and put a Wolf spring because even if the ball carrier was a specific one and the fire pin was reinforced, I have several light strike on the brass, probably because I'm using Tula stuff. I'm assuming if you use regular brass 7.62 per 39, which is over my budget, it might not happen, or maybe some better steel case stuff. But anyhow, what I'm using, Wolf and Tula, I had these issues, so I decided to go for stronger spring, which makes your trigger pretty horrible. It's really hard, so I'm gonna try to find another a different solution, maybe an adjustable trigger or something like that. But anyway, for now it will do. Yeah, the ball carrier. The carrier is a regular black ball carrier that I was laying around. I just took the bolt, and the bolt per se is made by. I gotta check. Sorry, because it's made by Black Rifle Arms, BRA. It's a melanite ball carrier, 7.62 by 39 with a reinforced extractor and everything. You can buy it with also in a package with a specific firing pin, which is also really important. The reinforced firing pin, which is a little bit longer, also the 5.56. Which works really well. It's easy to clean too. I have 0 issue other than that. Like I said, that's it. Going on the back, of course, you got your Magpul sights, rear sights. We got, oh yes, of course, the Mission First AR pistol grip, which on the top of it I put the Talon grips that I showed you in the previous video, which makes they're already pretty comfortable, but with the Talon grips makes even more sturdy. The Davidoff Tactical Charging Handle 5.56, very nice, with a nice latch, extended latch, makes really comfortable. Again, all these Davidoff parts you can probably buy, from their website, and it makes a pretty good upgrades for your rifle. What else we got? An ambidextrous sling plate, and the stock is a regular buffer tube, regular buffer, I'm probably buying an heavy an H2 buffer. Might help a little bit the recoil because this thing kicks a lot. The stock is a mission first stock, which I love it. The minimalistic stock, really easy, very sturdy too, and pretty. You got a pretty good. You know, it's not too bad when you're shooting, even if it's really light too. I like it really. That's it pretty much, guys. Now, going to the pros and cons. Pros, you can shoot 7.62 by 39, which pretty much available everywhere. The gun is really, I mean, for considering the caliber and the crap that you're shooting, was actually pretty accurate. I'm gonna actually roll a little video. I had never noticed it, that my friend was filming. He told me there's some smoke coming out from the barrel, which was actually really awkward. But might be the oil. I left the gun for a while storage with some oil in the barrel, or maybe it was the ammo there kind of dirty and smoky. But like I said, I'm gonna show what I was shooting, so you might have a better idea than me. Pros, like I said, the gun per se, this one is built right now. I like it, really light, really. The gun, of course, is unloaded for the freaks that are freaking out. It's unloaded and it's also really nice, sturdy, nice, firm. I like it. I don't think I'm gonna change anything on this gun except maybe for the buffer, like I said before. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, the trigger, sorry, yeah, that might be an issue. But as far as working, works fine. The only thing is a little bit too hard. The gun again is unloaded for you. I wanna let you see how hard is the trigger. The gun again, I just checked it is unloaded. It's pretty brutal. I mean, it's really, really hard. Even worse than a mil spec probably. But you know, other than that, you know, it can be something I can probably work on. You might have you guys, AR expert might give you an idea. Now, what I was shooting with, it's two different kind of ammo. And I'm gonna show you what was the issue too. I was shooting some regular Tula. They were fine. Stuff you can buy at Walmart. And some really old Wolf that I had probably for, I would say, 3 or 4 years, I think, which have the lacquer, I don't know what they call it, the coating, lacquer coating, I think it's called, and which is, they work fine, but they have some issue with the magazine. I can explain you what. So when you put in a magazine, what happened is, it kind of tend to be a little bit slippery, if you want to say it like that. When you put on the forward, they tend to move a little bit too much. So I had a couple of hiccups at the beginning. Like the first time I shot it. This time, no. But you know, it could happen. But again, this you won't find this anywhere else, unless you shoot surplus stuff. They might have the same coating. Right. But anyhow, today I was lucky enough. I didn't have any issues. I shot with 3 different magazines. Again, the first time I had the issue with some of them. This time magically everything was working fine. So anyway, maybe the magazine needed a breaking time. Who knows? Anyway, the first magazine I used and I had was a C Product Defense 10 rounder. Zero issues with the fitting. The first time was having given me some air cups, but this time was working fine. I like the 10 rounder. I tend to slam them a little bit on the bottom for, you know, just in case. Even in regular air, I don't know where them at. But so far, worked fine. The other two that I prefer and I use normally are these two, made by I don't know if you read it, Alpha Sierra Charlie, ESC, in New Britain, Connecticut. It makes several magazines, including AR magazine, really nice magazine too. I got 2 versions, the 20 rounder, which I like aesthetically speaking, looks better, and the 30 rounder, which, you know, I don't know, you give it 10 round more, but I'm not a big fan. The way it looks, I mean, again. Other than that, works fine, but works really well. I have to say that I don't load my magazine all the way, so in the 10 rounder you got 9 rounds, in the 20 I got 18, and but there was plenty of room left. On the 30 rounder, otherwise, which I was loading with those lacquer coated round, I reached to 25 or 26 round, I'm not sure about it. And then it was really hard. Again, I need a breaking time, you know, I give it a chance. Other than that, was flawless. Again, it's up to you what you prefer. I'm okay with a 20 rounder, I can keep 3 or 4. I'll probably end up buying another 2 or 3 of those. And one of, you know, and that's not again I'm gonna plan to use very often. Other than that, I hope this video was help you if you are planning to build one. I don't put a lot of specs and everything on my rifle. I'm not that much of an expert, but I learned a lot looking at video. If I recommend you anytime you're building something, look up on YouTube. There's plenty of people can help you out with your build. And so far, I'm very pleased with this one. I'm really happy about it, and turned out to be a really quite impressive rifle actually. I wanna try, and today was an indoor range, but next week I'm probably going outdoor range. I wanna see how far we can reach as far as accuracy, maybe with a scope or something. My ass are getting pretty bad. So if I have maybe a red dot or a kind of a scope maybe, that might help a little bit. But other than that, I mean, the groups were very tight. I was able actually to do something enough. I don't know if I have a picture somewhere. Do like a smile. Like in the big, like a couple around in the bottom, look like a little smile, which the grouping was actually not bad. For again, considering that you were using cheap stuff anyway as for ammos. So that's it, guys. That was my video about my AR build in 7.62 by 39. I hope you like it. If you want any info, feel free to ask. And I would like to thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.